Every winter for the past 4 years now, I've woke up onto mornings just like this. Mornings where last night it got down to sub 20 degrees and I could not sleep because I was freezing the whole night. Even right now, it's almost 9 a.m. right now. Normally I'd be out and about by like 7:30. I'm so cold that I've just been sitting here for probably the last hour, shivering, trying to warm up because my toes, even still as we're talking, are ice blocks that are just like covered in layers of blankets, slowly warming up. It was a brutal night last night. I got woken up by the cops too. So last night was a brutal night. And I really used to like these. It's funny. I really used to like nights like this because it was like knowing I could survive through difficult things, and it was a little bit of motivation on being able to focus my direction and give me something to work for all the time. After 4 winters of this though, man, like this is why I'm building out the van. Soon I'm gonna have a bed right here, and it's not gonna be a metal box that even as I touch it right now, like my fingers are cold touching the inside of my home. It's like, oh my gosh, talk about some motivation. And that's why we're filming this video right now. We're on the road to get the van built out. After I warm up though, you gotta drink that stuff with your pinky up because it's so good. All right. I've still got 16 days and some 800 miles to drive before I get to Colorado Springs, Colorado, where my van build will happen on January 20th. On that way, I'm gonna take you to some of the coolest, probably literally and figuratively, places along the route through Utah and Colorado. It's going to be cold, but there's going to be mountains. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to ride some awesome trails. Let's get rolling. After the last 2 days of freezing conditions, you can see we're finally here in the sunshine. This is Moab, Utah, one of the best bike riding places in the world. And the trail I'm about to take today, called the Slick Rock Bike Trail, is one of the most famous biking trails in the world that people come from all over the world to do. I've never done it before, but you're gonna see why this place is so famous in just a moment. Here we go. Oh my gosh, the elevation. You can see what makes this place one of the most attractive adventure destinations in the world. Just look at this stuff. This texture of the land, these massive canyons. One of the top places. It's one of the reasons why it's on my 60 greatest small towns in America list that you can get the link below. I have map links to all my favorite towns I've ever been to. The Moab is definitely up there. And we're just getting started. Had to take a break because it's like 4,000 feet in elevation here, and I just came from Mexico, so I'm dying a little bit. But this bike trail, man, oh my gosh, this bike trail, amazing. Hold on a minute, man. I gotta put the bike down for this. We gotta go check this out. I'm getting chills standing here because, oh my gosh, wow. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna extend the camera so I don't have to get any closer. Just look at this. Oh my gosh, I don't get scared of heights that often these days. That's like 300 feet straight down right there. Look at this canyon. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to give you some context for how big this is. See the size difference. Look at how big this is. Look at this. Look, I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I was going to take my shirt off. I just got excited. Look at how big it is. Look at it. Moab, dude. Moab. What the heck? This is awesome. that was the most challenging, but hands down most fun, best ride of my entire life. Just look at the parking lot in this place. Like, it's one of the best ever out here. Now, I've done other hard mountain biking trails before, like Mount Lemmon in Arizona, which was so hard and it sucked. I'll leave a tag somewhere so you can go check out that video. I was like lost in the forest for 6 hours. It was savage. It was brutal. This is hard, but it's fun. It's so much better. So this is a great stop on the way to go get the van built out. Now I'm going to take you to my favorite dinner restaurant in Moab with such good burgers. They have green chili down here. It's kind of the Southwest mixed with the Northwest. Like, it's so good. Let's go. Oh, okay. You know that feeling where you're like happy sore? I got that going on right now, and it's nice. Anyways, I'm going to the Spoke on Main Street tonight. It's my favorite restaurant in Moab, I think, altogether. Let's go inside. My goodness, dinner was so good. Time to go find a place to sleep and then wake up tomorrow and go ride more trails. So you should have just seen some of the view of me driving out here. See, I just did something really cool this morning and I launched YouTube channel memberships. So part of that is doing some scouting for the group trips I'm going to be hosting for my premium members, both in my email list and on my YouTube channel. So if you want to become a member, you can click the join button and you can come on group trips to places like this. How insane is this? So I'm doing some mountain biking and all this stuff, and there's this ridiculous mountain biking trail, which is like the equivalent of a double black diamond that goes all the way up and goes around this and comes back down, and it's ridiculous. I rode it yesterday just without the camera so I could get used to it. Now you're going to see this, and it's absurd, but it's so fun. I think it's even more fun than the Slick Rock Trail, so let's throw some music in here and get it all intense. Let's go. You guys rock. Way to go.
I love it.
Hey. Okay, it took me about an hour to get up here, but I'm finally here at Captain Ahab Trail. This is an incredible mountain biking trail, but it is undoubtedly the hardest and most savage trail I've ever done. So if you're gonna do this trail, don't say, Jake told me to do it, it was safe. No, I'm telling you, this is super hardcore, and you're gonna see in just a moment, like the cliff exposure, like the straight down ridiculousness, the drops. It is insane. I'm gonna try to be very careful and keep the camera on my helmet the whole time, but this is unbelievable. It's so fun if you're ready to do it. So let's go. I hope as you understand how flippin' intense that was, coming all the way down from this thing, all the way through here. Man, that crushed me. Wow. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up for part 2 of this journey to build out the van in Colorado. I'm about to go here to Josie Wyatt's, which is kind of the fancy upscale place here. Magnificent, magnificent place. So I'm gonna go in. I'll talk to you in the next one. I'm really tired, so sorry, my energy's a little bit down. But stay wild, be free, and I'll see you in Colorado. Gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Ah!